Recording in progress.
Welcome back to Monday's Light Codes Messages, week 203. I'm hoping I can read my notes today because they're a little bit scrawly. But I want to mention again, because so that you understand what it is that we do, but I channel through sounds and sounds of light. And you are bathed in, when you take the light codes, where these messages come from, you're bathed in these sounds of light, and they bring through messages. So that what happens is that they help to open the brow chakra for you to receive your own messages, your own divine messages, as well as the messages for the collective that are coming through. In amongst those sounds, there is a specific language, a clicking language, a whistling language connected with Sirius, connected with the Dolphin Masters. There are keys and codes that help to open and activate healing. And there are mantras. So I bring through a specific light language that is connected with a mantra lineage. And the mantras are mantras of power. And a lot of them are names of God, which hold a lot of power. And they help to open and activate specific qualities within us. And today, the first vision that I saw, which is to do with our direction, or it is a divine masculine message, if you like, the direction and purpose to do with our mission. And what I saw was the Ascended Master, or Lord Sanat Kumara. Now, Sanat Kumara is the Lord of the world, and he was sitting with his arms around the world, basically, his arms around the world. Now, Sanat Kumara is like the greatest bodhisattva of all, and that is his job, is to hold the light for the world until the world is ready to wake up. So he's kind of saying he's there and he's ready for us to join him, to help him in lifting the light and holding the light for the world. So those that are able, lift your light, lift your light, you become a part of that mission, a part of that purpose. And just to confirm that, what I saw in the Omega, which is the divine feminine chakra, works alongside him. Again, I saw the world, and from the world, I saw these giant hands being held over the world, almost in prayer position. And there were activational keys coming through there. So this is, yes, pray for the world, share the light, send the healing light to the world. Just light. Think of what you want, not what you don't want. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Focus on the light. Focus on the light. And the divine masculine, divine feminine, of course, work together in harmony. And today I did a little bit different to usual. But I worked through the chakras this time, one by one. Within the base chakra this week, I saw the divine masculine, divine feminine in embrace. So saying that they are ready to work together. This is the first rung of the ladder, the base chakra. They're ready to work together. So allowing that to come through. Didn't see anything in solar plexus and sacral and solar plexus, but in the heart chakra, I saw a big book. And masculine, divine feminine, holding hands over that book or reaching towards each other over that book. Now, and I heard the words, the book of love. So this is the theme I feel this week about the book of love. If you remember that in the previous weeks leading up here, we've had, to come into a space of surrender, and you really need to be in a space of surrender before you can truly come into that space of love. And we're talking self-love. And last week, it was also leading us through from that. Once you surrender and then you're ready to receive the blessings of the divine, receive the rewards for all of the work that you have done. And now we're being offered the book of love. And in the thymus, the higher heart chakra, or the Christ chakra, what I saw here was an angel leaning across that book of love. So almost like the angel was in a creamy, it was glowing light, but it was a creamy color. So it wasn't white, it wasn't yellow, but more of a creamy color. And I feel that this angel was is about, helping us to make the right decisions and making the decisions for ourselves, what is right for ourselves. This is about self-love. It's all about self-love. Coming to that space, the book of love. The book of love begins within our own heart and how we are for ourselves and that love that we give for ourselves. And in order to be able to do that, we need to make choices that are in alignment with ourself and our higher purpose, and about choosing what we want, not what we don't want. As we came up into the throat chakra this week, I saw a volcano. The volcano was not erupting, but I saw the volcano and a lot of light coming out from the top, or around rather, almost like a halo, like beams of light, not just light, but beams of light spreading out from the volcano. So if you are feeling a little bit like a volcano ready, this volcano didn't look like it was ready to go off, actually. This volcano looked very calm, but shining its light. So that's the power of the volcano is enormous. And maybe your volcano has erupted, and from this, you will able to now shine your light. So I really do feel that it's about a great healing process that has happened, about staying true to your truth, because this is in the throat chakra, being able to express your light from that level, allowing that to be what comes forward. It's very powerful if it's a volcano. In the brow chakra, we were being reminded that miracles do happen. The mantra Aya, Aya, Aya is to do with miracles. And it's really reminding us that no matter what your challenges are, and really this week, it's all about love. It's all about self-love, okay? About the great love, the book of love, and trust, because miracles really do happen. And in the crown chakra, I saw somebody, there was a great cloud, very, very, a little bit grey, which means, a little bit, doomy, gloomy type thoughts. And he was holding the clouds up, or holding them at bay. So the mantras were coming through Ruha to remind us of the great soul that we are. So reminding you of the great soul that you are. Keep those negative thoughts away. Don't let them come down over you. Okay, they're here. You need to work to purify. Eshta, 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 eshtamana, eshtamana. Purify those thoughts. Clear those thoughts. Move them out of the way, and let those clouds become white. And then, of course, to totally dissipate, so you are not bothered by any negative thinking. Remember to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. And if you're going to focus on the negativity, you're going to get more of it. So, purifying those thoughts, keeping them at bay. Don't get too caught up in any thoughts, really. Allow yourself to be free, so that you are able to receive the divine messages. Today in the emotional body, I saw a lot of holy people, angelic energies, like a group of them really peering into our emotional body to see, how are we going with all that? How are we going with this emotional healing, which 2022 is all about too. All those twos is all about the emotions, and being able to heal that emotional part of ourselves. So they're really looking in and checking us out to see, how well are you doing? So keep a check on your emotions, and remember that 2022 really is all about healing the emotions and coming into a balanced state with our emotions, so that we can master that, be the master over the emotions, and then we're able to move forward into the higher world. And in the lower mental body, which is about the conscious thinking mind, I saw two people, masculine and feminine, sitting on the ground, just on the sand, in front of each other, with their knees up and their toes touching. So it felt very much like this is about the masculine and the feminine. And even if things are not exactly how you would like things to be at the moment, their toes were touching. So it's kind of a little bit like that message to, keeping your toe in, keeping your toe in. So don't, completely in talking, let's go back to, I'm being guided back to the concept of surrender. Surrender doesn't mean having to run away or, let go. Surrender means to be able to be in a space of peace. Choose what you want, not what you don't want. Be in a space of peace. Follow that path of peace. Keep your toes in. Keep touching both parts of yourselves, but recognize that you are working on yourself, working and healing through the emotions there. And this is the lower mental body. So just keeping your awareness on the most positive side of things. And sands, they're sitting in the sand. Sand is to do with time, through the sands, wind blows and sand travels a very long way, and sand carries an enormous amount of wisdom because of the distance that the sand can travel. So remembering that, and remembering that time, in due course, everything turns out the way it should do, and everything is temporary. So just remembering that. And when we were in the spiritual body this week, there was a prayer that came through in the language of light, and this prayer had a vision that came with it. And the vision was very much, it was one of the other people in the group mentioned that they had a bit of a trippy experience today, and this vision was quite trippy as well. It was a yin yang symbol, but it was moving and it was really full of light, and it was really quite trippy as well, which reminded me of it when they were talking about that. And this prayer that came through in the light codes today, I really felt was very much about bringing that balance and that union of the yin and yang aspects of ourselves. So if you get the light codes, you'll be able to listen to that. And I think it came through quite slowly, so you may even be able to learn that light language prayer to be able to use that to help you to come into balance. So there's a pretty good reason why to buy the light codes this week. And the session finished with an Ankh symbol, a symbol of the Ankh, which is, of course, eternal life. And the Ankh became like the person. So here we are the Ankh. With your arms outspread, we are the Ankh, human, perfected human, working towards attaining eternal life. And the first card today is number 56. And number 56 is the sacred mathematics of Luxor Light and Amatron Truth, which, Luxor Light is the ascension system and frequencies that I brought through. And you can check it out, because actually today's the 28th. We're in March. We have 3 days, including today. We have 3 days left only for you to receive 50% off the Luxor Light Ascension program. Connect with me. It's on my shop, at my Etsy shop. You won't find it actually on my website. It's only on my Etsy shop. So if you want the opportunity to receive that at half price, either visit my Etsy shop or please reach out to me and I'll give you the links for it. So 5611 is today's card, and it says shine your light, shine your light. And look, here he is juggling with these spirals of energy, shining his light, windows of the soul, the curtains there opening the way or framing the way to the energy of the soul. And Luxor Light Ascension program is going to help you to do that. So plug for me. And the second card number 13, lots of transformation going on, a lot of transformation going on in the emotional body, a lot of healing, magical healing going on. It's the end of a phase or a situation. So if you're finding that you're at the end of a phase or a phase or something, then know that this is the perfect timing. Spiritual transformation is taking place. Great spiritual transformation is taking place, and it's time to move on from the old. Let the old go. Let the transformation take place. And if this is to do with moving on from somebody, it could be that you're just moving on from the old ways, because things are not meant to be that way anymore. And I really like this card because this angel is kind of, this is Angel Azrael, kind of similar colors to the angel that I saw in the in the vision today. So great transformation taking place in the sacral chakra, coming into the solar plexus and our purpose and what we're moving forward for. We're moving forward into a space of love. Use love to come into power, the power of love. Remember, it was the book of love. The book of love. The purpose is all about love. Think about what you want, not what you don't want. Keep it all about love. Love, love, love. All you need is love. Da, 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 da. Okay, in the heart chakra, number 2, there's the emotions again. Number 2, in the heart chakra, spread your wings. Spread your wings, and the vision is a girl or a woman on the pathway up to the light, and she has her arms outspread. She's receiving divine energy there. Spread your wings, open your heart. If you open your heart, you are opening your wings, and you're ready to spread your wings, and you're ready to fly. Now, in order to do that, in the throat chakra today, we have card number 8, 8 of cups. In order to do that, you might actually need to remove yourself a little bit and go a little bit away to spend some time by yourself, so you can really tap back into you, who you are. Tap back into what you do want, not what you don't want, and allowing yourself to focus on that. And sometimes we have to remove ourselves a little bit to actually really, really look at that. Like, look at the situation and look at, if you say, okay, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't actually like that anymore, then you know that that's not the path for you. So let that go. Okay, I've recognized that. That's not what I want. What do I want? Focus only on what you do want. Sometimes you might need this little bit of time away so that you can see how much you actually, all the beauty that you do have, fantastic, beautiful energies of love and tapping into your emotions. So it's time. It's time to have a look at the emotions and your feeling nature, moving through into the feeling nature. So that you can understand your feelings. It's really important to get to know your own feelings. What makes you feel good? Follow peace and follow joy. If whatever is going on in your life doesn't feel peaceful and doesn't bring joy, walk away. Just walk away. And the next card in the brow chakra is card number 17. Now, in the visions, we were receiving the message, Aya, 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 which is miracles, miracles, miracles. Recognize that miracles do happen. And here we have card number 17, Sothis, star consciousness, generosity, and bodhisattva. So, I saw Asana Kumara in the beginning, the bodhisattva energy. So this is reminding us, to come forward into that aspect of ourselves. There's a lot of light actually shining from this card today. Be your own authority, be the master over your own life, and shine your light and tap into the star consciousness. Choose peace, Paramahansa Yogananda. Choose peace, choose the path of peace, whatever is bringing peace. If it's not bringing peace, step aside. This doesn't have to be walk away. This could be just step back, take a backtrack for a moment or two, give yourself time, step out of the way of chaos, step out of the way of anything that is not feeling good. Choose peace, choose peace, choose peace. Find balance in your home life and your career, or whatever it is that you're doing. This is Mother Isis, finding that balance, a beautiful power of balance coming through there, which is that yin and yang energy that the prayer brought through for us today. To finish with, we have Jesus with open your heart to love. Open your heart to love. And we had the book of love. It's all about the book of love. The book of love is a book of self-love. So this is all about learning how to love ourselves. And then we are able to attract all of the beautiful, loving experiences and people into our lives. And that's it for this week. And opening your book of love, and by spreading your wings, spread your wings, and you open the book of love, open to the book of love. And I'll see you next week. Over and out.